Hello, my dear friends. How are you all? Very good afternoon. Welcome back to yet another episode of Manju's Testimony. Today, we're gonna talk about OET reading. I already did this video in Malayalam, so if you guys want to watch that video, please go to my video list and I will give the link in the description box as well. So today, this video is for you guys, for those who are watching me from outside Kerala. I have planned to upload all my previous videos in English as well, so please stay tuned to my channel. The only one thing you have to do is to subscribe my channel and please press the bell icon so that you will get the notifications when I upload my videos. Please do like, comment and share, and let me know about your doubts and concerns so that I can customize my videos as per your need. Okay, so without any lag, let's go to today's video. Okay, keep on watching without any skip. So this is a model of reading question paper. You will get part A, part B and part C. This is part A. In part A you can see for text A, B, C and D. The questions are based on these text. Questions 1 to 7 is to find out these contents from which paragraph. And 8 to 15 you have to find out the answers. The answers may be a word, short phrase. Each answer may include words, numbers or both. Okay, and 16 to 20 is for filling the blanks. Here also your answer may be a short phrase, words, numbers or both. Okay, then we're gonna move on to part B. Part B you will get 6 different extracts. There will be 6 questions with 3 options. So the best method that you can use here is to eliminate the wrong answer to find out the right answer. We will explain in detail. Okay, so next is part C. Part C you will get 2 long extract and there will be 8 questions in each extract with 4 options for each questions. So here also the best method that we can use is to eliminate the wrong answer to find out the right answer. The extract may be an article, journal or scientific research, something like that. Okay, so this is all about a reading question paper. We will see part B in detail now. So that is all about a reading question paper. Now we can see each part in detail. So first one is part A. In part A, as we all know, we have only 15 minutes. This is all about fast reading. We have to practice to use the 15 minutes wisely. After 15 minutes, the invigilators will come and collect our papers. We have separate question booklet and answer sheet in the real exam. Okay, so the one thing that you can do at the time of your practice is to set your timer at 12 or 13 minutes from the beginning to improve your fast reading. Okay, I won't recommend 10 minutes. I have seen a few people are doing with 10 minutes, but I don't prefer that, because if you set 10 minutes, that means you are reading more fast than expected. So in this case, there will be a chance of missing a few right answers. So then you will get a tendency to use this 10 minutes at the real exam scenario. That time also you will lose some right answer. So it's better to practice in 12 or 30 minutes. You really need this time, at least 12 or 30 minutes you need really to complete your answers. Otherwise you will just overlook the contents and you may do so many errors. So it's better to put 12 or 13 minutes. Other thing I want to tell you is to take your materials, print out and practice with the printout materials, because if you're going to practice with your laptop or mobile phone, you cannot understand the time that we lag at the time of turning the page. This is really matters, and you have to understand how many seconds, even moments, what we are taking at the time of turning the page. So by practicing with the printed material, you can understand this lag and practice accordingly. Okay, so I recommend you to take printouts of the material to practice. Then next thing is how to tackle part A. As I told in my previous video, this is skimming and scanning. This is the only effective technique that you can use to complete part A. Scanning means we are going rapidly through the content to get the idea, and skimming is we just look the headings and subheadings. Okay, practice your skimming and scanning and improve your scanning and skimming ability so that you can improve part A. Okay, don't go behind the keywords, it doesn't work. It's better to understand the meaning of the content than going behind the keyword. Without understanding the content, you cannot answer any questions. Okay, you can mark possible answers while you do skimming and scanning, but don't search only for keywords. It will definitely lose your marks. Okay, so this is all about part A. Then part B. Part B, as I told you, the best thing that we can use here is elimination method. You can choose the right answer by eliminating the wrong answers. Okay, you will get 6 extracts and 6 questions. Each extracts you will get 3 options. So the next is part C. In part C we have 2 long extract. In each extract you will get 8 questions with 4 options. The only difference between part B and part C in practice is, in part C it's better to read the question first, then read the extract, come back to the options to find out the right answer. But in part B it's better to read the question first, then look at the options, then go to the extract to find out the answers. Okay, now I will show you how we can do this in part B in this video. I will show in both ways. I mean, read the option first and without reading the options. Okay, so let's go to the practicing examples right now. So this is one of the question types in part B. In part B, we have different types of questions. For example, a question may be an email content to find out the overall objective of the email. Or it may be a question asking for specific answers. In this case, no need to read the complete extract as it is. We can locate the right answer sentence or paragraph to find out the correct answer. But in email cases, to find out the objective, we have to read the content completely to understand the objective. So we can see each type of questions in detail. So let's see the first one. According to the passage, apheresis is currently being used often in. So the first, as I told you, in part B I'm preferring to read the options first before going to the text. So first one is curing cancer, then second option is treating animals, then C is extracting plasma. Now let's read the extract. Except from medical journal, this is a content extracted from medical journal, so let's read it. Apheresis is an extracorporeal therapy in which blood is removed from patient circulation. The blood is separate. See, when we read the first sentence itself, we did not complete, we just started to read. That time itself we understand that they are going to talk about what is apheresis. They are just giving an idea about apheresis. So the question is, apheresis currently being used often in. What is the current usage of apheresis? This is what question. So we don't have to know what is apheresis and what all things they have to say about apheresis. So we can just skip that sentence now. No need to read more. Okay, so this is all about what is apheresis, and they will give a general idea about apheresis. So let's stop reading that sentence. We can skip into the next sentence. Okay, or you may just look rapidly one or more the components removed or processed before. Okay, that is all about what is apheresis. No need to read it again. Then the next sentence is, of the extracorporeal therapies, apheresis is the newest form being used more commonly in veterinary patients. See, our keyword is right here. What we were searching for, apheresis is currently being used for what? So our keyword was currently being used. Okay, so now we find out the keyword that of the extracorporeal therapy, apheresis is the newest form being used more commonly in veterinary patients. So apheresis is now being used in veterinary patients, treatment of veterinary patients. Okay, so we got the right answer, but now we cannot confirm that this is the right answer because we have to eliminate the other 2 wrong answers. Then only our answer will be right. So for that we have to read the other 2 sentences as well. So let's read. Therapeutic plasmapheresis or therapeutic plasma exchange is an apheresis treatment in which the plasma component of blood is removed and replaced with supplemental fluids or processed before being returned to the patient. Total plasma exchange is the most commonly applied apheresis therapy in veterinary medicine. Apheresis procedure may offer benefit as primary or adjunctive therapy for many hemorrhagic and thrombotic disorders. So what does it mean? It is used as an adjunctive therapy for many hemorrhagic and thrombotic disorder. So before we read the options, in that we read curing cancer, treating animals, and extracting plasma. Did you see anywhere anything say about curing cancer or extracting plasma? There were some sentences about extracting plasma, like therapeutic plasmapheresis or therapeutic plasma exchange is an apheresis treatment in which the plasma component of blood is removed and replaced with the supplemental fluids, right? So our question is, apheresis is currently being used often in. What's the usage of apheresis currently? So we can only see the answer is treating animals. We already saw the answer in the second sentence, but we did not see any right answer from the portion of curing cancer or extracting plasma. In this way, we eliminated the 2 options, curing cancer and extracting plasma, and now we can confirm our right answer is treating animals. Okay, So what we have done here is we read the question, then we read the options, and then go to the text to find out the right answer. So by doing this method, you have some ideas in your mind, right? You have a question, what apparel is currently being used for, and you have three options: curing cancer, treating animals, extracting plasma. You don't know which one is the right. So what we did here is we read the questions, then we read the options, and then we go to the text, right? So in this case, we have a question and three options. So you know what all things you have to search in the text for. You have an options curing cancer, so you can check whether the text say anything about curing cancer. Does the text has any content related to treating animals, or anything there is related to extracting plasma? So you have already keywords from the questions and keywords from the options. What is currently used is the keyword in the question, and curing cancer, treating animal, and extracting plasma are also keywords. So you just have to look for these keywords in the extract. You don't have to read the entire passage. But suppose if you don't read the options first, in this case you have only a question with the blank answers. So in this case you have to read the entire passage to find out the correct answer. You cannot skip the first sentence as I did while we did the question. You have to read the entire passage because you don't know anything say about any cancer or animals or plasma water, because you don't have any options in your mind. You did not read it, you did not read the options. So you have to read each and every sentence to find out what is the right answer for currently being used. So that's why I'm recommending you to read the options first to get the keywords in the options to search for in the text. But this is not in all the case. We have different types of questions as I told you before. For example, in email cases, as I said, you have to read the entire passage to understand the total meaning. I mean, to find out the objective, you have to read the entire passage. So let's see one example next. So this is an email. So the question here is, the chief objective of the email is to clarify who are responsible for medication delivery, suggest ways to avoid medication errors in hospital, instruct the necessary course of action following a medication inaccuracy. So let's read the text. Email to all staff. Subject is medication errors. Collaboration between all members of the healthcare team responsible for medication delivery is needed to create strategies that will prevent medication errors. Registered nurses can act as leaders in recognizing system failure and addressing human factors that can lead to medication errors. When medication error occur, immediate steps should be taken to safeguard client, resolve issues, and inform the client and family. A supportive, no blame culture encourages interprofessional dialogue, reflection, problem analysis, and the development of preventive strategies. The facts of medication error must be documented in a client health record, including the medication administered, what happened to the client status, corrective action taken to safeguard the client, and follow up monitoring. Agency policy should be followed when responding to and documenting the error. So here we can easily understand from the question itself that it is asking for the chief objective of the email. So in this case, we cannot find out the answer from specific sentences or specific paragraph or areas. So if the question is asking about the aim or the chief objective, that means we have to read the entire text to find out the objective. We cannot limit our searching in one sentence or one paragraph or two sentences like that. Okay, so in this case also we have to read the option first, so that at least we get an idea. Okay, what all things need to be searched for. So let's see the answers. First, we read the first option. Clarify who are responsible for medication delivery. Okay, we have seen a sentence from the text that the registered nurses can act as leaders in recognizing system failure and addressing human factors that can lead to medication errors. So that is only one sentence, and we cannot say that the entire email is saying about who are responsible or nurses are responsible for medication delivery. We cannot say like that. It is only one sentence say about nurses can act, right? So that sentence itself we can easily eliminate the first option is not the right answer. So now we can move on to the next option. B, suggest ways to avoid medication errors in hospital. We read that nurses can act as leaders. Then when we move forward, we have seen that when medication occurs, immediate steps should be taken to safeguard client, resolve issues, and inform the client and family, like that. We did not see anything that has to be done to avoid or prevent medication error, right? I did not see anything. These all sentences after the second sentence is about what all actions need to be taken after occurring a medication error. Did you see any sentence saying about the prevention of medication errors in a hospital? Nothing. If you read from first to last sentence, nothing is saying about ways to avoid medication errors in hospital. So by reading the entire extras, we can easily eliminate B options. So next we move on to option C. Instruct the necessary course of action following a medication inaccuracy. When we eliminated the first two options, we can easily understand that the option C is the right answer. But still we have to make sure this is the right answer. Let's read it. After the second sentence, let's see, when medication occurs, immediate steps should be taken, safeguard client, resolve issues, and inform the client and family, support in outbreak. All these things are saying about what all necessary actions or what all things that have to be done after occurring a medication or in a hospital. So we find out the entire objective of the email is to instruct the necessary course of action following a medication inaccuracy. So I hope you guys understood how I find out the correct answer. I tried to eliminate the first two answer, and then we came to option C as the right answer. So in this case, other than the first questions we did, this question is asking about the objective of an email. So we have to read the entire text to find out the answer rather than locating specific answer or specific keyword or specific sentences. So this is the difference between these question types. So next we gonna move on to next question. Let's read it. Who reported that the frequency of needle stick injuries declined? Option A, the US Department of Health Sciences. B, a team of researchers. C, an independent researcher. So here we have question keywords are who reported who, then needle stick injuries declined, then the options US department, a team of researchers, a group of researchers, and an independent researcher. Okay, so let's go to the text now. Safety engineered devices. A broad range of devices has been designed with built-in safety features that reduces the risk of injury involving a sharp. Examples include devices such as, guys, do you think that I need to complete this paragraph? Because all these paragraph is saying about a broad range of devices has been designed with built-in safety features that reduces the risk of injuries, and they have given a few more examples as well. So our question or the keyword is to find out who reported who. It may be a person or a department or a team of researchers. So this first paragraph is all about devices and examples, so no need to read more. We can stop reading now. We can skip that entire paragraph. Here we saved our time. So let's move on to the next paragraph. The use of devices with safety engineered protective features, example safety or retractable devices, was mandatory in the US in 2000 and is thought to have reduced the rate of incidence of needle stick injuries. Jagger et al. 2008. So we saw the first keyword US, right? But did you read anything say about US Department of Health Sciences? No, just it said was mandated in the US in 2000 and it is thought to have reduced the rate of incidence of needle stick injury. There is nothing say about US Department of Health Science. So we cannot assume that this US is equal to US Department of Health Science. So we can easily eliminate our first option A. Okay. So next we have to search for a team of researchers and an independent researcher. Okay, let's continue reading. 2000 and is thought to have reduced the rate of incidence of needle stick injuries in bracket Jagger et al. 2008. Jagger means it's a scientist name. Et al. Means a group of people, a scientist plus a group of scientists. It's a panel of scientists. Et al. Means a group. A person with a group of people are doing research together. So this is what does it mean. So our second option is a team of researchers, but we cannot confirm the answer right now, so we just keep it standby. So their use has recently been mandatory in the UK and Europe, but not yet in Australia. Further research is required on their efficacy in reducing sharp injuries and their impact on patient safety. So we did not see anything related to US Department of Health Science, but we have seen a team of researchers. And when we go further, we did not see anything related to any independent researcher, so we can eliminate C option as well. Now we got our correct answer is a team of researchers. There the text says that the needle stick injury has been reported to decline by Jagger et al 2008. So Jagger and a panel of scientists including Jagger proved that there was a reduction in needle stick injuries. So this is our correct answer, a team of researchers. So this question is a type like our first question. We have to search for specific answers by finding out the keywords from the question and options. We don't have to read the entire text. We can easily skip the first paragraph and try to locate the answers in specific sentences or paragraph, so thereby we can save our time, so that you can easily move on to part C. So guys, that's about today's video. I hope you got some idea about OET part B. If you have any doubts or concerns, please comment below. I will be happy to answer all your questions. I wish all of you a grand success in your OET journey, and I would recommend you to practice daily. And if you have any doubts, please don't leave it unattended. Ask your colleagues, friends, or tutors. Use them as maximum as you can to clarify all your doubts. I will be back with another video for OET part C, reading part C in detail. So till then, bye bye.